Hey guys, Tim with Defense Mechanisms. I want to take a few minutes today to talk about our Advanced Patrol Outer Carrier, or APOC. Just looking at it, you'll see that it shares a lot of features with our MEPC. The one most notable difference is that the APOC, unlike the MEPC, can take both hard armor and soft armor, where our MEPC just is made for hard plates. You could run a soft armor backer behind it, but it certainly doesn't have like soft armor cummerbund space for stuff like this. So the APOC is kind of designed with everyday patrol in mind, but is built to be scalable. So you can build this from a patrol mission set all the way up to a tactical officer, SWAT officer type of mission set. If we kind of take a look at the design of the APOC, you'll see shoulder straps wise is very much like the MEPC. Shoulder straps extra length, they're hook and loop, and extra length gets tucked down in the back. We have our admin pocket and daisy chain area like you're used to, but you'll notice that we also have, right here we'll have a small loop field just for name tape, for personal officer identification. We also offer some rivets here for pin-on badge, and included with every APOC, we'll talk about those in a minute, included with every APOC will be a little Velcro badge holder. This is a stiff thermoplastic backed Chicago screws, and you can, from the inside, you screw this on through the pin-on badge holes through those rivets. So if you have a Velcro badge, it lets you add that on right here. Again, very much like our MEPC, you'll see that we have comms pass-through. These pass into the soft armor compartment. I'll show you in a minute here. We have a hard and soft armor compartment. But these pass into the soft armor compartment for any kind of radios or comms you guys are running. The pass-throughs also, just like the MEPC, come out of the plate bag at the top. And unlike the MEPC though, this is zippered, and so there is no access from the bottom. But in most cases, you're going to be wanting that cable routing to be through the sides and through the top for any kind of command mics, anything like that. Realistically, then we have kind of the same MEPC profile that we're used to, the ability to mount G-hook placards here, or with the included QASM buckles. Right here you can run any GTSR buckle placard systems, and we'll take a look at placards in a second and just kind of how that works. We'll also take a look in a minute. A unique feature to the APOC is our placard keeper. This is built in. It's a standalone product available for the MEPC and most other plate carriers when you use our placard system. But with the APOC, we built it in. I'll show this setup in a second. But what the placard keeper does is, when assembled into our placard systems, it keeps the placard from peeling up from the bottom. So if, obviously a patrol officer has a higher likelihood of physical confrontation. And so we wanted to keep that placard from being able to get peeled up. So now the placard keeper keeps the placard, it changes the hinging action. So instead of hinging up, it now hinges down. And so once you unhook the G-hooks or GTSR buckles, your placard can hinge down and be removed and swapped out. But there's one more step of sandwiching in the placard keeper, which will keep it from peeling up in any kind of fight. All our APOCs are going to come included with the cummerbund, and we'll get into that in just a second. But all of our cummerbunds for the APOC will be quick detach. This one is shown with first spear tubes, but they'll also be available with ROC buckles, rock buckles. As we look at the cummerbund, this is a variation of our hybrid Molly cummerbund. It's 7 inches tall, so that it covers the side armor, the cummerbund side. It's sized specifically for each carrier size, so that if you buy the small, medium, large, etc., the cummerbund is sized with the armor to make sure that you have overlap on the side armor, so that there's no gap, no space. And so we don't recommend switching cummerbund sizes. That's why it's included. It's kind of a has to be this way kind of thing. The cummerbund does not have thermoplastic stiffener, and this is a real benefit through the whole body. This is a real benefit if you're sitting for a long period of time. If the plate carrier is pushed against something, then the cummerbund can conform to that versus being stiff and pushing against you. You will note that we do have thermoplastic stiffener in the front, and this allows pouch mounting close to the buckle system for giving the most complete mounting solution, bringing all your kit right where you need it. As we go to the back of the carrier, you'll see, just like you're used to with our MEPC, the cummerbund is covered by a flap, but with the APOC, in order to have access to the hard armor plate, shown here in the back, and I'll show you insertion in the front in a second, the flap couldn't go all the way inside the carrier like it does in MEPC. So to make this work, we built a second flap so that the cummerbunds are completely captured under the Velcro flaps, can't be peeled away. There is no concern that cummerbunds will peel off. Also of note, just in case you didn't see it, the cummerbunds included will all be the hybrid style. So in the rear, there's an elastic piece in here which allows the cummerbund to stretch. But that elastic is covered with this laser cut laminate so that it can't snag as it stretches. As it pulls out and pulls back in, there's no snagging, there's no concern that the cummerbund will ever get stuck into position. This gives you freedom of movement, the ability to breathe, be comfortable, move around, stretch, and it'll always kind of hold snug and give you the space you need. The back will always be MOLLE. This gives you the ability to add any kind of rear bag support that you need, any equipment you need to hang off your back. This will get utilized most likely by tactical officers, where patrol officers are going to want to keep the back mostly slick. For, you know, if you're in and out of the car all day, you don't want a bunch of stuff on your back that can become uncomfortable. Something else of note is that the APOC, like a lot of soft armor carriers, utilizes a belly band system attached to the rear bag. Allows you to don the carrier, attach the belly band. For the whole bag then is a little more snugly fit. It stays on a little better. It doesn't bounce around when you're running or fighting. But belly bands tend to be kind of a high wear item. They're under a lot of abuse and stretched all day. And so this belly band is completely removable and replaceable. Shortly after the APOC launches on our site, you'll see replacement products for it. Belly band is one of those products you'll be able to get easily replaceable. And not only replaceable, but internally adjustable. You can adjust it externally for size based on the layers you're having. The hook faces away from you. You can adjust it based on the layers you're wearing, but on the inside, you can also adjust for your specific fit. And that adjusts in the soft armor pocket, shown here. Soft armor pocket's accessible from the inside. To keep it comfortable against the wearer, we just have a nice zipper flap of 3D mesh that keeps this from rubbing on you, from being uncomfortable, but allows easy access to the armor pocket for easy removal. And then inside, against the rear bag, is the belly band. I don't know if you can see that here, but inside the rear bag is belly band adjustability. And this is a Velcro on, just like our other cummerbunds, so you can overlap it or run it all the way to the edges, whatever you need for your specific size. So this can be tailored to you. If we take a look at the hard armor pocket in the front, you guys will see that we have kept, there we go, that we have kept our plate lifter strap. And this is a feature that everybody loves. And what this does is it allows some flexibility in the plates that these will accept. So right here, I have a standard 10 by 12 plate, and this is a size small. And so in our MEPC, the size small carrier fits small SAPI plates, and shooters cut variations of the same. But because we know that this is going to see a lot of agency use, we sized all of these APOCs so that they would fit, at minimum, a 10 by 12 commercial plate. So a lot of agencies are using 10 by 12 plates, and we wanted to make sure that those were provided. Or excuse me, not provided, but that they fit. You get me. And so what you'll see is the size small is the only one that really needed to be adjusted. Medium, large, extra large, all fit 10 by 12 is no problem. You can, of course, run small SAPIs in here, but again, if your agency has 10 by 12s, they're available. If you have 8 by 10s, also can be run in here. That lifter strap really allows for flexibility in the size of the plate. And this system also makes it pretty easy. If most of the time you wear it just with the soft armor, but you want to add the hard plate for active shooter situation or particular patrol or duty in an area or neighborhood that's less permissive, that option's up to you. Keep the hard plates in your vehicle, add them as needed. And the lifter strap allows adjustment. So even as this small carrier, again, small SAPIs, 8 by 10s, 10 by 12s, the medium carrier, medium SAPIs, 10 by 12s, large carrier, large SAPIs, 10 by 12s, and the extra large carrier will do extra large SAPIs, 11 by 14s, and 10 by 12 plates. That lifter strap allows them all to adjust with big plates, little plates, however it's best suited. Obviously, the smaller the plate, if you try to use an 8x10 plate in an extra large carrier, the ellipter strap should adjust enough to allow you to do that, but the plate pocket will also be pretty big, and a tiny little plate in a big old plate pocket might have some slop. And so it's not recommended to use the smallest possible plate. You know, sticking a 6x6 side plate and an extra large carrier and calling it good isn't really the answer. But it's definitely designed around your standard SAPI, shooter cut, swimmer's cut, 10x12 and military spec plates. I think, if I take a double look here, I think that kind of covers the key features of the APOC. Let's talk about some of the options that you can buy it with. Obviously, you can buy just the carrier, and that's going to come complete front bag, rear bag, belly band, and cummerbund with your choice of buckles and your choice of colors. All of our normal standard colors will apply here. But you will also get the option to buy this with a MOLLE placard on the front. And we realize that not every agency, especially for patrol, not every agency is utilizing a placard system like ours. And so if you want to get this with legacy mounting solution, you can just add this MOLLE placard. It's a very simple laser cut MOLLE placard, Velcro in the back, it's G-hooked. You can simply mount it on the Velcro and attach the G-hooks. But as I talked about before, knowing that physical altercations are part of a patrol officer's daily life, if you mount it like this, there's definitely a potential, if somebody grabbed the kit that you had mounted to the flap, that it could come up. And so that built-in placard keeper also is designed to play nice with the available MOLLE placard here. All kinds of Velcro going on, so forgive me. It's gonna be a little mean. I'm gonna cheat for a second here. And so underneath the MOLLE placard, it's got a couple wings, and this is the same way our regular placard system would work, where you would wrap the placard keeper into the placard base, stack some placard expansions on it, and wrap it with the wings to lock everything in. In this case, though, because it's flat, we just added wings to the MOLLE placard. Also important to note, this MOLLE placard does not work with our placard expansions or placard wraps. This is for legacy mounting solutions and not for our placard systems. But a simple connection of the placard keeper, and if you are not doing this on camera, it'll be a little bit easier and you'll be able to get everything lined up nice. Let's see how good I can get it. So now what I've done is I've changed the angle that the placard peels from. So instead of peeling up, it now peels down, and it can't be peeled up. Even if you get a hold of a corner and pull on it, it can't be peeled up. And now it's just simple putting everything in place, attaching the buckles, and now this placard can't peel up or down in a fight. But if you need to get it off and reconfigure things, it's as easy as taking off the G-hooks, peeling it down, opening the wings. Could be a little easier, a lot of Velcro, but you get me. So this will allow any legacy MOLLE mounting for any of the pouches, tasers, etc. kit you guys are already carrying on your patrol vests. However, we think the best solution is to use something like one of our placard systems, and this is a fully built out. This is fully built out placard, starting with a buildable placard base using flashbang placard expansions, AR mag placard expansions, pistol mag placard expansions. There's a flat pocket in here. It's all wrapped in a Velcro placard wrap, and it has tourniquet. I think this is just a tourniquet pouch, or a tourniquet sleeve, excuse me, with our tourniquet cover and side ride flashlight pouch. And these fit on here just easy. The only thing of note is these quads buckles will come. They'll come in the zippered admin pocket, and you just have to put them on here. They're pretty easy. They're split bar. I just push the big side through first. It's always harder on camera than it is in real life. All right, so once I have that mounted, just like with the MOLLE placard, I can choose to simply just attach this via the buckles. And off we go. I can set this up just like any other standard placard you guys are used to. The downside here again is that this placard can be torn away in a fight. And so if you wanted to integrate this with the placard keeper built in, it's pretty simple. I open up the placard wrap just a little bit to give myself some space, just like the fingers, the flaps on that Molly placard. Open up the placard keeper, get everything lined up, and Velcro the Velcro to the Velcro so that it's Velcroed. Now, just like the other placard, this placard will hinge up. Will allow use with the buckles. Everything Velcros together and doesn't peel down. Now what you can see is I didn't get it lined up great because I'm doing this on camera upside down and backwards. You at home, I'm sure you'll have better luck than me. But this should give you a pretty good idea of the basic beginnings to like a tactical officer loadout. You already kind of get an idea if you're a patrol officer, you already know what's on your vest. Whether you need legacy mounting or one of our placard systems, you can get the legacy placard, the Molly placard. You can just get that as an option when you buy an APOC. Otherwise, you can build out any of our placard sets off our website. If you guys have any questions about the APOC or any of our products, hit us up at contact@defensemechanisms.com. If you have ideas for new products or placard expansions or add-ons or ways to modify current products, we'd love to hear from you. The APOC came about working with some friends of ours at an agency in Ohio. They were looking for some specific features in a soft outer carrier. They really liked the MEPC and what that did, but they needed, their department required them to have soft armor on their SWAT team, which then the result is as we worked on this vest, they've decided they want to field it for both SWAT and for patrol. So what I can tell you is the best ideas that we have come from you guys. We definitely train a lot and we do a lot in gear, but we don't spend all day every day in a carrier like this, like you guys do. And so we love to hear from you. We love to hear your ideas, pieces of kit, placards expansions, placard wraps, cummerbunds, whatever ideas you have, we'd love to hear them. We'd love to make them, in a reality. We'd love to solve problems, and we'd love to work on a project with you, whether that's for your agency or for you personally. Great ideas come in all kinds of sizes, but all of them come from you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit us up on any of our social channels, and we'll see you on the next one.